While there is no real step-by-step process to making improvements in the office, I do recommend a general progression. Start out by stabilizing the process. Make it repeatable. Make sure the bugs are ironed out. Get people doing it the same way. Improve the hardware and software you use. Once the process is stabilized, you can look into ways to manage the demand. There are options about how to modify incoming demand. You can get creative in how you respond to the demand that you are unable to flatten out. Once you've gotten your process stabilized and your demand is under control, look into ways to create flow. See if you can get work done start to finish without having it sit in a queue at all. Each of these general steps in the progression has a handful of tools to help you work your way through it. We'll talk about each of them in more detail in later slides. The stabilized tools, 5S, standardization, visual controls, and mistake proofing, all focus on taking variation out of processes. Variation equates to waste. We want everybody doing their processes the same way every time. If there are external factors that are preventing them from doing this, we will want to remove those obstacles. The demand management column shows a variety of tools for making sure that every person has a reasonable workload every day. We don't want people being overworked. We also can't afford to have people sitting idle. We need balance. Of course, all of the work still needs to be done even if we are short-staffed. Daily management, level loading, and having a flexible workforce can go a long way toward being able to adjust staffing to meet fluctuations in demand. The final column, creating flow, is only possible once you have standard processes with ways to manage variation and a good handle on responding to changes in demand. At that point, you are ready to create flow. That means work sits as little as possible. In an ideal situation, work would come in, be continuously worked on, and be completed without ever sitting in a queue.